All right, we're ready for the rematch between Average Joes and Purple Cobras today in Dodgeball. This game, the Average Joes will be home team, and we go first of all go to the dash. The Average Joes have their top two players have 3 dash stars, and the Purple Cobras, their top two players have 3 dash stars, so we're even. And when we are even, home gets 3 balls, visitor gets 2. So we'll start off with Kate Veach with a ball, Gordon Pibb, Peter Lafleur, and over to this side, Purple Cobra is looking for some defense here. Going to give one to Michelle Jones, keep him in the game, make him very strong, and maybe White Goldman. All right, so the first thing you do is you decide who you're going to throw at. The team with more balls gets to throw, so it will be the Average Joes throwing. They are going to target, first of all, Peter Lafleur is going to go after probably the best player, Michelle Jones. Actually, just to start, I'm going to put Fran Goodteeth right here. That way, Michelle Jones has a chance to evade, so does Blade. Fran Goodteeth can't evade, so a bit of a strategical move. We'll see if it pays off. Gordon Pibb is going to go after Blade. We're going to try and get rid of all the players with the evade stars first if we can, and then hopefully the ones left over are sitting ducks. Bit of a risk at doing that. And Kate Veach is going to go after Fran Goodteeth. Now, again, when you're playing 2-player, what you would do is the attacking team would turn these face down. And now the defending team can move. And remember, when you move, you're going to lose some agility or some fatigue. So if I was to be on this team, I don't think I'd move anybody right now. Just to keep that open so I can move Blade and Michelle Jones, keep them fresh for the first one. And then the attacking team would then turn over who they're going to throw at. Once the defender says they're not going to move, they're going to throw at target number 3. Now you notice Michelle Jones has an evade star, which means they can move as long as they're not fatigued. And Michelle is at 3, so I'm going to change it to a 2. They're going to move over to the 4 spot, so that ball does not get thrown at a target. Next one, we're going at target number 5, which is Blade. Pibb is throwing at Blade. You roll 2 dice. Blue die goes to add to the arm of Pibb, so he has 4 stars, plus 4 is an 8. Blade's defense is agility. He has 2 stars for agility. 1 plus the 1 would be a 3. So Blade gets hit. He is out of the game. And the Average Joes are off to a good start. So that ball gets thrown. It's up for a rebound. And Kate Veach is throwing at target number 6, which is Fran Goodteeth. If you take a look at Kate Veach's card, hopefully you can see that. A 4 arm and 3 agility, which is her defense rating. So Kate Veach with her 4 is going to throw at Kate Goodman. We got a 5 coming in strong and a 9. That is a 2. So Goodteeth is knocked out of the game. And now what we got to do is once the ball has been thrown, see who's going to recover. Now, I'm not going to use the rebound doubles chart just for the start. I will after a couple rolls. What you do is you roll 2 dice. You ignore the brown dice unless it matches. But you always look at the blue for who gets control of the rebounds. And for the rebounds, defense gets it 1 to 4, offense 5 to 6. So you'd roll 2. I'm not going to use it first time around, so just to show you how the rebounds work. So defense goes to 3. And that is going to be the defensive team. So we're going to give it to Laser. Next ball. Rebound is going to a 3, which is them. Give that to Blazer. The last rebound is a 4, so they get all the balls. They have control. So they will then throw next with all 5 balls. You can only have 1 per player. So Blazer is going to throw at, he's going to go right after Pirate Steve, right across. Goodman is going to go after Lafleur at 3. Michelle Jones is going to throw at 4. Now, a bit of a strategy here. You're hoping somebody's going to move. And Laser's going to go after Baumgartner at 6. Now, again, when you're playing with a partner, when you're playing two-player, these would be turned over. So once they've got their targets, the defense can move. I will go on to the solitaire chart in a sec. I just want to show you how to play two-player, first of all. So the average Joes can move. There's only the one spot to move. And I think what we might do is move Lafleur and Redmond if I was playing it that way. So I take one fatigue off of Lafleur, one fatigue off of Redmond. They both go from 3 to 2. Once they've done their move, they declare, and the other team will show where they're going to throw. And that probably wasn't a smart move because Lafleur is probably my best thrower. I should have kept that spot open for him. So not very smart strategy by me. So Blazer's going to throw at 1. He's throwing at Pirate Steve. And we get a 1 here. That gives it a 4. Agility would be a 7. So that is a miss by Blazer. Second throw. Goldman's throwing at 3. He's throwing at Justin Redmond. Now, Justin Redmond, you'll notice, has a 6 on his agility chart. If a defense roll of 6 is thrown, that is a catch, and one of his players will come on. Notice Redmond does not have a very good arm. So let's roll. The other thing you got to be aware of when you're rolling the Brown defense die is if you roll a 1, there's going to be an instant counterattack. So it's like they grab the rebound on a bounce and they throw it right back. So Goodman's throwing at Redmond. Let's see what it is. It's a 2, which gives him 4 stars, plus 2 is a 6. Redmond is 3 stars and a 3, which is a 6. That is good enough to hit him. Redmond is out right away, their best defensive player. And we're going to move on to Michelle Jones. Michelle Jones is targeting 4, which is Lafleur. This could be huge. Now, Lafleur, I think, is going to evade. So he's going to move. So he's down to 1 fatigue. So that throw would be a miss. That's where the strategy of the game comes in. Now, Lafleur's on 1 fatigue pretty early, so he's going to need some timeouts. Sort of been contemplating giving each team a timeout to boost up everybody's fatigue by 1. And the last thrower is going to be Laser. He's throwing at Baumgartner, who's a 6. And he does have an evade star, but there's nowhere to go. There's no open spots. So I probably should have set him up like that. And that, as my granddaughter said to me when we played, Papa, for someone to design the game, you don't have very good strategies. That was pretty funny. Anyway, here's Laser's throw. It's a 1. So that 3 stars and a 1 is a 4. Throwing at Baumgartner at 6. 3 stars and 2 is a 6. So that is a miss. So they've thrown 4 balls. And let's just see who's going to pick up the rebounds. Defense 1 to 4. So 1 to 4 would go to the average Joes. 5 to 6 would go to the Purple Cobras. First ball is a 3. I'm just throwing this for shits and giggles. That will go to the defense. We'll give it to Lafleur. Next one is a 2. That's going to go to Pibb. A 6. That's going to go to the offense. So we'll give that to Michelle Jones. And the last ball up for grabs is a 2. That goes to the defense. Give that to Baumgarten. So then you can take this ball, give it to anybody you want. We'll give it to Whitey Goldman. And take a look at who's control. And right now in control is the average Joes. They've got 3 balls, so they get to target the other team. Peter Lafleur is going to go for Goldman in the 2 spot. And Gordon Pibb is going to go for Jones in the 4 spot. And Baumgartner is going to... Should we target Jones twice? Maybe get him to use up all his fatigue. I think, no, we'll go for Laser in 7. Laser can't evade. So, again, when you're playing 2-player, you would just declare. And then these guys could move. If I had these guys, I'd probably move Michelle Jones and Goldman if I was playing. So Goldman is now a 2. Michelle Jones is down to a 1. Then you would declare. So this scheme is going to declare. You could pick anybody you want to throw. I'm just going to go left to right. So Lafleur is throwing at 2. There's nobody there. So good strategy by the purple team to move. Pibb is going at 4. There's nobody there. Another ball is up for grabs. He's looking at Laser at 7. Here's the roll. Oops, we'll do that again. 3 for the arm, 4 for defense. So Baumgartner has 3 stars plus 3 is 6. Agility, 2 stars plus 4 is 6. All you need is a tie or more for a hit. Laser's hit. He will go out of the game. Purple Cobras now have 3 people out of the game. Throwing 3 balls, going to look for the rebounds. And I think from here on, I'll start using the rebounds double chart. So I'll start taking into account this, and you only look at the brown die if it's doubles. And this first one is going to go to the defense. So we'll give it to Blazer. Second ball, rebound, goes to the defense. Just put it here. Third ball is going to the defense. So they got all 3 balls back. And you take a look at who has control. Control is now in the hands of the Purple Cobras. And Blazer is going to throw at LaFleur at 3. Goldman is going to throw at Pibb at 5. No, he's going to go for 6. And Shell Jones is going to go for Veach at 7. So now, once again, you're playing 2-player and they'd be turned over, you would just announce defense can move. I think what I'll do from this point on is move into solitaire mode. And so solitaire mode, if you have any ideas, again, that are a little better than this, I'd love to read about it in the comments for how to play solitaire. I'm just going to roll the dice, look at the blue. 6 means they all move to the left. So Pirate Steve cannot move. And LaFleur moves to the left. He is now out of fatigue. He's done for the game. He can't evade. Pibb is going to move. He's down to 2. Baumgartner's going to move. He's down to 2. Kate Veach is going to move. She's now down to 2. So the actual throwing starts. Blazer throws at 3. There's nobody there. Loose ball. Goldman's going to throw at 6. That's Veach. She cannot evade. So the throw is going to go through by Goldman. There's the throw. He's got a 6 there and a 5. So 6 and 4 is 10. 3 and 5 is an 8. Veach is hit. She is out of the game. Good throw by Goldman. And the last one, Shell Jones going after 7. There's nobody there because they moved. So we have some rebounds. Let's see who picks up the rebounds. We have a 3, which is going to be the defensive team. Give that to Pibb. And we got double 2s. So we're going to go to the doubles chart on rebounds. And just see what happens. Oops, roll that again. We have an 8. Visitor player gets hit going for the rebound. Coach's choice. The rebound will end up with the home team. So the rebound will end up with the home team. One of these guys goes for the rebound and gets hit. We're going to take Blazer is out of the game. And we'll go for the last rebound. And it is a 6, which means it's going to go to the offensive team. So Purple Cobras have 3 balls. They have control again. So they get to throw. Goldman is going to go after LaFleur at 2. He's a sitting duck. He's got no more fatigue. Michelle Jones is going to go after, I think they're going to go after Pibb at 4. We will roll on the solitaire chart, see what happens. And it is a 6. They all move to the left. So Pibb is going to go from 2 fatigue to 1 fatigue. Baumgartner is going to go from 2 fatigue to 1 fatigue. And we check our throws. Goldman's throwing at 2, which is LaFleur. It's a 1. And 4 stars is a 5. LaFleur, 5 and 1 is a 6. He does not hit him. Goes over to Michelle Jones, thrown at 4, which is Baumgartner. Here's the throw. It's a 1 on the defense chart, which is an instant counterattack. So whenever the defender rolls a 1 with this die, it's an instant counterattack. So that ball is taken, and Baumgartner's going to let it go right back at Michelle Jones. It's a 3, and a 1 is a 6. Michelle Jones is a 1, 2, 3, is a 4. Michelle Jones gets hit on the ricochet. Michelle Jones is out of the game. Average Joe's coming on, and let's see who gets that particular rebound off the throw. 3 will go to the defense, so Goldman gets it. We still have to resolve the rebound from the first throw. 3, which will go to the defense, we'll give it to Lafleur, and the Average Joes now have control. 3 players to 1. There's 1 left. Whitey Goldman does have an evade, so Lafleur is going to throw at 3. Pibb is going to throw. Do you take a chance? He's going to throw at 2. He's going to throw at 4 in case Goldman moves. So again, this is where the game gets really fun because there's lots of strategy. Is Goldman going to move or not? He has 2 fatigue. Let's just see what it is on the solitaire chart that I've designed. And it's a 4. He's not going to move. So first one throwing is Lafleur. He's going to throw, but Goldman has an evade symbol. So actually, even if he does move, he's targeted. So he might just want to stay there, save his fatigue for later because he's eventually going to get thrown at. And again, this is where strategy comes into the game. He will just stay there. He'll save his fatigue. He's going to get thrown at no matter where he goes. So Lafleur throws. It's a 1. 4 stars plus a 1 is a 5, and he's going to miss. So that ball is a miss. These 2 are both misses on 2 and 4. I guess I could have targeted 3 times, but you never know what's going to happen. And we're going to check for rebounds. We got 3 balls up for grabs, all thrown by the Average Joes. And 5 goes to offense. So we'll give that to Lafleur. 6 goes, oh, we have doubles. Doubles. So we're going to go to the rebound doubles chart. It's a 7. It's a catch by the defending team. 1 player returns to the gym floor. Rebound to the defensive team. So it's a catch by Whitey Goldman. They're going to bring out, I should have wrote down how they went out in order. I'll just bring out Michelle Jones. And that ball goes to the defensive team, which would be Michelle Jones. We got 1 more left. It is doubles again. Maybe another possible catch here. It's an 8. The visitor gets hit going for the rebound coach's choice. Rebound to the home team. So the rebound will go to the home team. They got aggressive going for the ball. They missed it. We'll take Goldman out of the game. He'll give the ball to Michelle Jones. So that helped them get a player on, but they also got nailed. So Michelle Jones is up. He's got control because he's got 3 balls. He's just going to throw 1 at a time. He's going to target Lafleur. He knows Lafleur can't move. So I can roll on the solitaire chart. See what's going to happen. It is a 6. They all move to the left, but they can't because they're all stuck there. Maybe I should have left or right for that one. We'll just leave it for right now. So they don't move. Michelle Jones going after Lafleur at 2. It's a counterattack. A 1 counterattack. So their ball is going to Lafleur. He's going to throw right back at Jones. The shit could be the game. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 3 is 7. Defense is a 1. So it's a counterattack by Michelle Jones. So Jones is coming back with another counterattack on Lafleur. It's a 5. It's a 9. He nails him. Lafleur is out. He'll give the ball to Pibb. And some great back and forth action there. We'll see who gets the rebound off that throw. Rebound goes to the defense. So Pirate Steve has it. So again, Michelle Jones, who has actually would have been at 3 fatigue because he was off when he came back on. And he does have an evade. Their chance to get him. Baumgarten's Pibb's going to throw at 5. Now, you probably want him to. We're going to do the 4 and 6 again. Let's see if Michelle moves on the solitaire chart. A 2, highest arm moves to the right. So Michelle Jones will move to the right. Makes him a 2. And again, you can throw in any order. We're going to have Pirate Steve throw Michelle Jones is going to move again once more. So the throw will miss. 5 and 6 will miss. But Michelle Jones' fatigue goes from 3 down to 1, but avoids it. Let's see who gets the rebounds. We have doubles on the rebounds. What's going to happen here, folks? It's going to be an 8. The visitor gets hit going for the rebound. Coach's choice. That's the end of the game. Michelle Jones gets aggressive going for the ball. He's hit. That is the game. The Average Joes have now won 2 in a row. They win this one on their home court. And this is Gitch's Dodgeball. It is a ton of fun when you play 2-player. This solitaire game was actually pretty fun. We had lots of back and forth. I like the counterattack chart. Adds a little bit of mystery to the game. And yeah, this was fun. If you like the game, give the video a like. This is Gitch's Dodgeball, and it's a free download at gitchplay.wordpress.com. That's it, folks.